Hi Aries, Tristan from Elements Tarot. Thank you for coming back. This is going to be a read. We're going to get right into it for Sun, Moon, and Rising. But before we do, I'm going to clear space, clear me, and also clear you. So I bring everything back down to neutral because I just completed. Wow, it's funny when a reader says, I can't remember what I just said for this person's reading. Everything is gone. So I just completed a sign and just getting those energies out. All right, so Aries. Okay, Aries, let's go. Let's see what's coming up for you. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Just put that out. Still smokes, but that's okay. If you hear construction outside, I apologize. There's nothing that I can do about it. I'm jackhammering right now, but we'll get through it. All right. So Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. When I was meditating right before I started this video, the phrase that came to me was, can't stop me. And when I meditate for a particular sign, I ask for a word, I ask for a phrase, and I shuffle cards. And the card that turned over was the Moon, Major Arcana. So if you're having to make a choice in routine where people are tempting you from going forward and people are stopping you, can't be stopped. You are a fire sign. You're all about giddy up and go with passions. So I am using the Golden Tarot. I love this deck. Three of Wands in reverse. Some of you may be going home. And for clarifying, I'm using the holographic tarot. I'll show you those in a second. I just want to get brand new energy on this. What just turned over is the Three of Wands in reverse again, and what just fell over, or turned over, is the Two of Cups. I don't know if this means anything to you, but this is a soulmate card. So holographic tarot for clarifies. I like to get the energy going and a brand new deck for a brand new sign. Same deck, brand new sign. Okay. Love messages. Okay. So here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we got for Aries? So I'm feeling that there is a release of the old. I had to mention that. It fell out in the reverse position, but I'm being prompted to put it back up in the right side up position. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. This card is an indicator that there is some mental stresses. You could be waking up in the middle of the night, having some bad dreams, really overthinking something. Usually it's not as bad as it is. It's just your thoughts. And if you don't like the thoughts that are associated with this card, you have the opportunity to change the station on your mind. Easier said than done. I got it. Trust me. I know. But you are the creator of your own life. What do you want? Do you want this? Or what fell out? Do you want this? This is coming into your environment. Okay. Usually I don't pull cards from specific places in the Celtic Cross spread, but I felt the need because I usually start with the current, which is you. So Aries, black and white. You're making a judgment. You're making a decision upon something. With the Judgment card here, you're literally rising from the ashes like that phoenix, and you are going to fly. Could be about your past. And I asked the question of you with that Two of Cups that fell out earlier in the holographic. Is that a relationship that is coming back to you? And you have to make a choice because that person ultimately, previously, also in your past, left you with a lot of exhaustion. Again, thinking about things. See how this person has a wrap over his head? Some burdens associated. with the way a relationship is going. There's exhaustion tied to this card. Taking a break before you know that you have to go back in and make that decision for you. Page of Swords in the reverse position. There's planning in your past. There could have been some bad news related to this person from the past, where you continue to juggle. You could be juggling two things in life: money and life, switching monies from one place to another. There are emotions tied to this card as well. Even though it's an earth-based card, you can see that there, well, not in this deck, but there is, usually in the Rider-Waite Tarot, there's an ocean with a ship on it. But here there's land. But I'm going with the ship. I'm going with the emotions. You don't have to juggle too much, because right above that is the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. This is everything that you want in life. Releasing some sort of stress that you could have been carrying for some time. And I have Queen of Swords. This person tells it the way that it is. This person is an intellect, could be in law enforcement, male or female, energies are fluid, but this person is having a conversation regarding how they feel with situations related to the past. Over some head to heart, you're using your head this go around related to the past, and you're making a decision that is appropriate for you. Where possibly there wasn't any growth. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I've been shown that there is, I don't have the card for it, but I'm hearing stagnation in making a choice, making a decision here. But ultimately you win out, because in your wish position, you have a brand new start. New people, new places, new things, new events, new adventures. Major Arcana the Fool. You're stepping out on your own, going forward for you. Think about things before you take the leap. It's always good to know where you land, metaphorically speaking. What is right underneath that is the Knight of Wands. And I will say this again, because this knight here can think very hasty. If they see something that they want, they go for it and don't think about repercussions of a situation. Okay? So think before you leap. And that's exactly what the Fool here is talking about. Think before you leap. Think about the situations from the past. Think about the juggling. Think about things that have not worked out. I'm being prompted to turn the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. You have planted, you are planting in order to make a choice for yourself here, possibly regarding the past. I feel that the Six of Cups is a karmic card. For me, this is a relationship card from the past. So somebody could be coming back. It could be that air sign. I have Leo. I have fire here. And I have earth. I have all signs. Actually, I have cups. Okay, that would be the 6. So you are going to choose appropriately for yourself, because you're starting something brand new and you're going to love it, and it is going to lead you to your happiness with the Sun card. Happiness, joy, recreation, living the life that you want, everything that you want, going forward with children, animals. And this little child raises the red flag, finally in victory. Let's do some clarifiers, shall we? Where you are leaving this energy of the Nine of Swords in the past. What is the Nine of Wands here for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Why is the Nine of Wands here? Yeah, because this is a brand new start for you. Now, this is a gift from Source, whatever you believe in. God, Goddess, which has been struck to ignite that flame. This is something passionate. No, I don't want to prompt me not to. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Aries? That's also you. Yeah. Queen of Water, Queen of Cups. This is somebody that is honest, caring, emotional, very intuitive. I feel that you are going to jump from taking hastiness in rushing into things and really start thinking more intuitively of where you're going in order to start something brand new, something that previously gave you like mental exhaustion and headaches because you thought about things for way too long. What is this judgment card here for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Why is the judgment here? Yeah, heartbreak. Remember when originally it came out like this? No growth. And then I was prompted to put it upright. So there is a brand new start regarding the heartbreak that you once endured. And it could be because of bad news that came from a conversation from the Knight of, I'm sorry, the Page of Swords in the past position nonetheless. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Aries? Yeah, making a decision. It's a choice. Rising from the ashes. Again, guys, this has been happening for every sign. I'm getting the same messages. Different positions, and that's okay. But this is in your past. Clarifying where you didn't make a decision prior, you need to make one now, going forward. And this is what you're juggling with emotions, nonetheless. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Aries? Why is the Queen of Swords here for Aries Sun Rising? What's the Queen of Swords all about? What's the communication? Why is she here? So, equal give and take, things not being balanced, that could be related to heartbreak, right? And if things aren't balanced and equal and fair and right and successful, make sure going forward that you have that conversation about equal give and take. A relationship isn't. A relationship isn't. I wouldn't want to say to a significant other, oh, well, you know what? We're talking about starting a new relationship up passionately. I feel the intimacy was, but things weren't fair. Things weren't just. And with the Queen of Swords coming up here, that's success over the equal give and take. Why is the Page of Swords here in reverse for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What's that all about? What's going on with the Page of Swords here? Really? Right across from this Page of Swords is what? The Two of Pentacles with making that decision. Okay, so yeah, there could have been bad news and planning at some point with decisions needing to be made. You're juggling situations in your past. All right, guys, what just turned over? Things may even be clouded right now because you don't know what to do. There could be a lot of options. There could be a lot of delusions as well. Choose wisely. The clouds will eventually clear so you're able to make a clear-cut decision. Remember earlier when I had said, you have to reverse this tape, but I got the phrase for you. Go back to that phrase because truly, as I'm tuning into this, I forgot what that phrase was. But the moon came out, and that would coincide with the Seven of Cups, not knowing what to do. You could even be looking at yourself. So I'm going to choose a card from Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels. Let's see what pops out for you. I am not going to choose the card. I'm going to wait for a flyer or something to turn over. All right, so one card for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is the message that they need to know? What is the card? Yes. Let's see what this is for. Okay, yeah. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I'm feeling this now for you. Sorry about the glare, guys. I do feel that you have separated from this individual. And before you start communication, in order to make that decision for yourself, there's the separation. You are going to rise again. I feel very positive. Now, I want to pull one more card. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What is the outcome? Yeah, you're moving away from all of the troubles. Life lessons learned. The swords are also about life lessons. You're moving away from all the stresses and harder times into a more calmer, plain time. And you're not going at it alone. You're going with other people. That's the outcome, moving away from hard times. Don't ask me why I'm choosing another card for you, but I am. Because I feel like I need to. Which, okay. So, careful. Because remember, as I said earlier, you fire signs are very passionate. And if you don't, when I start touching base, I apologize. It's spirit communication with me. And when they're around, I just get, so I can't stop it. So I apologize. Um, I'm doing math in my head. I would say with this new passionate start, moving away from all of the old, putting everything with this relationship, you have to start from ground zero. And like you just met all over again. The intimacy was, like I said, off the charts, but be careful for a pregnancy. Okay. Things are moving in a great direction, but watch out for pregnancy. If you don't want that, take precautions, because that's the message that I see with the Ace of Pentacles here. I don't see it as property. I don't see it as a whole lot of money. I see it as a pregnancy. That is it. That is all. Okay. And here is, well, and here is the little egg. And here is the entranceway with the little egg. So be careful. So guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Kisses to all of you, and I'll see you in